Got him, Joe? Got him?
He hit hard, Dad. He hit hard.
That's a big one.
Got him. Got him.
Reloaded. Fishing with Joe Bucher Reloaded is brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Oh, this episode is so cool, and there's such a story behind this episode. It's short, and there's a reason it was so short. This is my son Joe Jr.'s biggest muskie, and his first Wisconsin 50 class muskie. And what's so interesting about this is that the story behind this short episode, we couldn't film it because it was raining so hard. It was actually raining so hard that the camera shut down. So just prior to Joe making a cast, he's asking me, Dad, can you catch muskies on topwater lures in this heavy of a pouring rain? We were actually going to quit. And, kind of out of defiance, we're fishing through this thick, heavy downpour. It was, you almost couldn't see through it. And you couldn't hear the topwater lure. You could barely see it. And the camera couldn't film it. And the cameras we're using during that time had a sensor, a moisture sensor on them that would shut down in heavy rain, even if you had rain gear and an umbrella over them. So we had all kinds of problems here. But as luck would have it, all of a sudden the camera starts working halfway through Joe Jr.'s battle. So we start to capture something, okay? And we didn't have cell phones then. We didn't have multi-camera shoots like we did 10 years later. This is all one camera. So that those were kind of the odds and the challenges we were faced with in this particular episode. And of course, Joe also forgot his rain gear, and he's fishing with a college buddy. So his college buddy's off camera, and he's taking him on this guy's on his first muskie trip. All this kind of is unfolding as Joe's reeling in his top raider, and you can't hardly see the lure. The rain is coming down so hard, and all of a sudden, and he asked me, hey, can you catch a fish on top in this heavy downpour? And I said, I've never seen it happen. And I no sooner got the words on my mouth, and this big fish blew up on Joe's lure, and he ends up battling and catching this biggest muskie on top. And there's one other thing that you don't get to see in this episode is, this is an episode where we still have our old buddy Raider when he was a younger dog. And Raider took on this fish. This fish gets in the boat, and this dog wants to have at this fish. And Raider was fearless. Raider took on bears. He took on everything, and muskies. Some of you might have even seen him jump overboard after a muskie that I'd hooked once. But anyways, he wanted to take on this muskie in the boat. So we've got the rain coming down. We've had all these camera problems. Now we got a dog that wants to fight with the muskie. But through it all, we end up catching the fish, and Joe gets his biggest muskie, which was just shy. It was just over 49 inches. And still to this day, it's Joe's biggest fish. And he did get a replica of this fish. It hangs in his office in Nashville. But check out the action that we did get.
Got him, Joe? Got
He
him?
hit hard, Dad. He hit hard.
That's a big one.
That's a big fish. Pulling hard. Head shake. Oh, man.
I think he's got his biggest fish ever.
Oh, man. My biceps is curling here.
Take him to the other side, Joe. Take him to the other side.
I'm trying to move him.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to move him.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying.
I think he's got a big one on here,
He's
folks.
pulling,
He's got a big one.
Man. He doesn't like the boat. He doesn't like the boat.
Oh! That is awesome. That is awesome. Raider.
No, oh, there he goes, going in the outside. Good. Oh, pull and drag.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to keep him.
That's all right. Bring him here. Bring him here, Book. All right. Let's take him to the net, buddy.
Try it. Oh, he wants to run.
All right, Book. Oh, this is unbelievable, isn't it? Huh? It's incredible. Way to go, Joe. Way to go. That is awesome.
There we go.
That is a horse, Joe.
There we go.
That's your biggest fish ever, isn't it?
That is.
That is incredible. That is incredible.
I'm shaking.
Wow.
I'm shaking.
I mean, that blows away the biggest fish you've ever caught in Wisconsin before. I mean, even Raider's excited about this one.
Look at Raider.
What do you think, folks? I tell you, you've been watching us fishing away here, folks. This is my son, Joe Jr. here. Woo! Way to go, Joseph.
Holy cow.
Congratulations.
We got him, man.
We forgot his rain gear, so he's got his $3.95 poncho on, and we picked up at the hardware store on the way out here. And it's the first good rain after a series of high winds and cold fronts, and Joe just caught his biggest fish. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what he looks like. You aren't going to believe this is a dandy. This is your biggest Wisconsin fish by far.
By far.
By far.
I think it's my biggest fish.
And you caught both your biggest fish on top raiders.
Yes. The other one in Canada.
Yep. Easy fish, easy. Okay, let's go see what he looks like. I'm shaking. Whew.
That's a big fish.
It is a giant. That's a trophy.
You know what, though? We'll see how much turned out. I could not pull that fish. I could not pull that fish in. He annihilated that fish. Oh. You all right?
I got him. Get Raider out of here.
Raider. Get him. Right, go ahead.
Okay. Let's get a measurement on this thing, Jojo. Where you at?
We got 49.
49-incher, man. That's awesome. Woo!
Oh, man.
Okay.
That's half a foot bigger.
Pick him up, buddy. Get him back in the water. What a beautiful fish. Congratulations, Joe.
Thanks. Let's get him back in the water, huh?
Get her in the water.
It's a half a foot bigger than my next biggest fish.
You mean your biggest Wisconsin?
That's bigger than this is bigger than my Canada fish.
Yeah. That makes more sense.
That's a monster muskie, that.
Boy, Joe, you gotta get a replica of that one. That's a horse.
That is an awesome fish. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at how beautiful that coloring is.
She's gonna be okay.
Should I let her go?
If she'll swim, let her go. Yep, she's fine.